Yo, yo, yo. One below. One man army. Binary star. Subterraneous. Breaking Records Radio. This how we represent. 110%. Let's go.
Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
You have to go to Don't Know.
Master Ace. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio. Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't fuck strange music, dude.
Your name and just, all the way up to even like what you just did with the audiobook and stuff. It's like, you know what I mean? You really truly represent what it is to be an artist, and I think a lot of people do get lost in that in today's hip-hop through everything like branding and all these other things. Like a lot of people, even if they make music they want to make, they're pigeonholed on an industry level by a bunch of different things that's really not allowing them to step outside of that box to create and be them.
Real.
You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that about you.
And I don't say this to come off in a self-righteous kind of way, like I'm doing it like this and they're not or whatever, because everybody just do shit differently.
Yeah.
Like for whatever reason they do it for. So it's not about me. I'm just doing it the way that I want to do it. Nobody controls me. Nobody owns me. Like, so I want to be true to my craft, and I want to be true to my capability. I don't want to be true to somebody's expectations. I want to be true to myself and true to my art. You know what I mean? And so that's what I strive to do. And if other people want to do it for those reasons, I think, like I don't see nothing wrong with streaming your music and getting on a playlist and having a helicopter blow up in the video and all that kind of shit. But like after all of that, what does the music sound like? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And lately I hear a lot of artists talking about like all these different techniques and all of this, all the tricks they're doing. But it's like if you ask people how do they feel about the music, they're like, the song was okay.
Yeah.
But it was some baddies in the video, or they shot it in Brazil, or the camera angle was, and it's like, yo, that's cool. And I'm not hating that, but like for me, I don't want to be heard. I want to make something that people want to hear. I don't want to, like, I know a lot of artists that's like, oh man, I just want people to hear my music. I just want to be heard. I don't want to be heard. Like, if you want to be heard, maybe you'll do anything to be heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, if I want to be the best, I'm in control of being the best artist that I can be.
Yeah.
I'm not in control of if you hear me or not, but I am in control of like making sure that I put quality time and effort into my craft. And that's what I want to do. I want to be the best artist that I can be. Not on somebody's list. I don't care about a list. I don't care about an opinion. I just care about, striving to be the best artist I can be and being able to look myself in the mirror and know that I represented 110% every single time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a jewel right there, man. I think that's something that a perspective that a lot of artists could really learn from too. That could really, I think on the counter of it, that's why there's such a lack of creativity, at least in popular hip-hop now. You know what I mean? The underground will always be the underground. There'll always be creative stuff there. There'll always be good music there. But on a more glorified level, there's not a whole lot of originality in the game right now. And I think, a lot of artists could really benefit from really kind of having your perspective like that.
Well, for me, man, we all live in the same world. So for me to say, like, when Canadians breathe the air, it smells like this. But when Americans breathe it, like, we're all breathing the same air.
Yeah.
Like, there's only one world, right? Now, there's different people separate this shit into genres and subcultures and all that. But at the end of the day, I'm like, if you find some music inspiring or you find a dope artist, man, just fuck with that. I don't think about all the stuff I don't listen to or who's not original. Man, I know a lot of artists. I know a lot of original artists, and like, man, I celebrate that. And it's been that since day one of hip hop. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about what other people are not doing or how whack they are. I'm just thinking about what inspires me. And like, man, I just really feed off of that. Same way with food,
Yeah.
I don't walk in I don't walk in the grocery store and then walk down the aisles, you know, like hating on the cereal shit, and hating on all the corn syrup and the pork products. I just don't even that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and focus on that good energy. And like, to me, that's contagious. You know what I mean? Like, good energy is contagious. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even over popularity. You know what I mean? Because after a while, popular shit is like, I'm kind of tired. You know what I mean? But like, what's gonna feed me? You know, on a personal level. You know?
Yeah.
So some of your favorite songs or some of the things that impact people the most, they might not even remember the name of it or where it came from, but that doesn't stop them from being impacted by it. So like,
That's
what
a
kind
fact.
of impact do your words or your work or your actions leave behind? You know, what kind of impact do you have on people? You know, so yeah, you know, and that's the impact that y'all have on me. The world around me helps me to produce that. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to share what I have. You know, because yeah, it doesn't even come from me. It comes from everything around me, and I just kind of like put it in a gumbo. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah, man. And you know, like I said, like I would love to get you back on the show again. But we're gonna have to, you know, I got one question to ask all my artists that I do want to finish it off with. But before I get to the last question, it's just a generic one we ask everyone. But let everybody know how they can find you online as well. Like, let them know the Bandcamp and you know, if they want to hit you up for, you know, any business inquiries.
Yeah, check it out, yo. Yeah, you know, you can follow me on Spotify, One Below on Spotify, ONEBELO, and also Binary Star. But I have more projects on Bandcamp as well. That's onebelow.bandcamp.com. You know, you can follow me on Instagram, 1B007. Also Binary Star Music and the Luma book. All of those are pages, you know what I'm saying? You can follow, check out the Luma, what's happening with Binary Star Music. I'm also on Twitter, One Below. And yeah, you know, for the people who fuck with Facebook, I'll be on there sometimes too. But I'm mostly on IG and, you know, sometimes Twitter. But like, yeah, man, you know, all the other streaming platforms, and I'm soon gonna be on Audible. So just keep looking out for One Below.
All right, man.
ONEBELO.
Hey.